Hi, Satori, founder of Live to Love and creator of the Satori Method. Do you ever wonder why people are so afraid of telling the truth about themselves? Why they're working so hard to hide their mistakes and their flaws, and why they work so intensely hard to be perfect? Well, I'll tell you, one of the major things that we want in life, the main thing that we want, it's no surprise, you already know this, but at the deep core, we don't really think about it. But we want love so much, so deeply, to feel seen, to be heard, to be appreciated, for people to, like us, to respect us. We have so many ways of describing it. And we're being conditioned so long, since we're kids, that when we do what people want us to do, when we're being a good boy or a good girl, we get appreciation, we get the love, or we get the affection. People tell us they love us. They show us that they care about us. The truth is that none of that is really love. That's just us doing what other people want us to do. So how do we get to the place of feeling unconditionally loved? Well, one of the ways to actually be seen for who you are, to actually be who you are, and to get people to see you, there's one piece that is really important. And that is to tell the truth about who you are. And at this point of our lives as adults, we've been working so hard that for most of us, we don't really know who we are, because we've been distracted for so long to hide who we are, to hide our flaws, to hide our mistakes, to hide our dreams, the desires, to hide our fears, that to actually identify who we are really takes some skill and takes some time to reflect and think about who we really are. So I'm going to give you a couple things today that I really want you to think about, a practice that you can use to start allowing yourself to be seen by other people. Not only allow yourself to be seen, but allow others to see you. And the way to do that is to start telling the truth about yourself, about the flaws, about the mistakes, about the weaknesses, about things that you've been trying to hide, or the things that you feel shame and guilt about, things that you don't want people to see, and the things that you don't want to tell everybody or anybody about this, but you got to practice. So here are 3 things that you can start doing today to start practicing. And the first thing is to share something with somebody, and you will see, if they give you the response that giving you the sign that they're actually able to see you, or if they're just judging you. So pick one thing, something that you feel a little bit scared to tell anybody, something that you've been trying to hide. It can be anything. And as you're sharing that, you notice whether they are listening to you, whether they are rolling their eyes or wrinkling their forehead or whatever they're doing to show that they don't understand you. If they give you any of those kind of signs that they're not really caring about listening to you, well, then go back to talking about the weather. But I want you to start practicing. Take somebody or a couple people and start practicing. And I want you to do is to share something that you've been kind of worried about, or something that you're scared about sharing with people, and just practice. Just for the sake of being vulnerable, to use your courage, to actually allow yourself to be seen. Because if you don't share who you are, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to be seen anyway. So you might as well just practice to share something and notice the reaction, just for the practice sake. So what is one mistake that you've done? What is something that you've been selfish about? What is something that you're afraid of? Just pick one of them and start sharing it. And as you do that, you will start noticing that some people will actually listen to you. Some people will actually say, wow, that was courageous of you to share. And some people will actually start sharing with you things that they are afraid of, something they feel ashamed of, something they feel scared to tell people, something they've been hiding for years. And what you'll notice at the moment you do that, you're getting a little glimpse of what it feels like to be unconditionally loved. Because the truth is, to just share your strengths and puff yourself in the chest and just show how great you are, that really doesn't, share the things that require a lot of vulnerability. Because, yeah, you can be vulnerable by sharing things that you've done great, but for most people, sharing things that they have weaknesses about is a lot more scary. Because those are the things that taught you when you were a kid that you were not being accepted, you were not being appreciated, you were not being loved when you showed those things. So, hope this has been a valuable video for you today. And until next time, enjoy, live fully, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.